Hello, this is Elixir and welcome back to Homeworld Cataclysm. Last time we had a saboteur on board who took us out of hyperspace, damaged the Kunlan and broke a bunch of stuff, and then caught us right in the middle of an ambush. But we managed to fend off the enemies and we even got some reinforcements. And now we are continuing on in our hunt for the Naggarok.
The situation in this quadrant of the galaxy is grim. The beast infection is spreading practically unchecked through the reaches of the old Taiidan Empire. The Republican fleet is barely holding the line, and our brothers and sisters from the other Kith are spread thin. For every fleet that defeats a beast incursion, another is never heard from again, and adds to the threat. The Kith Council is aware of all that you have done out here to halt this infection. Falcorum and the ships with us are all that could be spared from the fighting to aid you. They are under your command. The Republican Taiidani are promising some sort of superweapon to aid in the battle, but until then, we desperately need to find a way to stop this plague.
I'm guessing we're finding the Naggarok now. Galactic Rim.
Evasive pattern alpha.
Roger, command.
Aye, command.
I'm guessing that's a recon at the front with that sensor dish. Ooh, there it is.
This is Recon 214 to command. I have target in visual range. Kith's blood, it's massive.
Oh no, the taiidan got here first.
The Imperials are all over it. What are they doing? I don't believe it. They're repairing the drives.
Understood, Recon 214. Return to command ship immediately.
Well, that's not good.
Roger that.
Yeah, they're repairing the drives.
Gravity
Right.
distortion field forming.
Oh, good.
Come in,
That's
Taiidan
always a good
flagship.
thing.
What are you doing?
Oh, I accidentally skipped that again, sorry.
For a million years, we have been trapped in this ship, listening to the electromagnetic chatter of your tiny self-worlds. We know you better than you know yourselves. Your enemies came to use us, and instead, we shall use each other. In return for their help, the ones known as Imperials will be given half the galaxy. Ample return for their ship systems and leading my children back to me.
That's madness. What happens when you finish devouring your half of the galaxy?
Irrelevant. How many thousands of your lifespans that take? Join us or be destroyed.
We
I'd rather not.
will stop this.
Honestly.
Then be destroyed and join us anyway. Taiidan, honor our bargain and eradicate these gods.
Gather our fleet into a defensive formation. We need a sample of the original beast. Hold off the Imperialist fleet and slip a mimic in to dock with the Naggarok.
Okay. Interesting. I guess we better start by building that
we
mimic.
need an edge in these large fleet
We can build a
battles.
couple.
Our engineers are ready to design a Dreadnought-class battleship.
Ooh.
Beginning construction.
Okay, that's very exciting. How much does that need? It needs 80. That's huge. I don't have the resources for that. But I will have to retire a couple of things to do that. Okay, so the Naggarok is all the way over there. I'm thinking we grab everyone
Stand by Group 1. Stand
and
by Group 5.
do the usual chilling with the
Escort
mothership.
assigned Command.
I'm going to start bringing the
advised,
mothership
fleet.
forward.
Command ship is relocated.
Oh, and let's have the workers all come
Launching
out.
ships now.
We've got those mimics coming out as well. Yeah, let's have the mimics come out.
Launching
Launch
ships
that group.
now.
Also, I'm going to build a couple of recons. Just to have a bit more vision.
Ready, gun.
Well, we've got some bombers coming in here.
Command ship is
And it looks
under
like we're dealing
attack.
with them pretty quickly and easily. not a problem. I'm going to have one of my multi-beam frigates stay back here, and I'm actually going to have both of my carriers also stay back here.
Escorts assigned.
Because if I lose my carriers, then I lose so many of my support units, and I can't really come back from that. Whereas with the Kunlan being just like out and forward, I'm kind of fine with it being so far forward. Oh, got a cutscene.
The Beast mothership has hyperspace
Oh,
in the
good.
sector and is on an intercept vector. The Imperials must have called them in.
Great. Well, that's fantastic. Well, why don't we start doing this now? Enemy ships. Let's get them as interceptors.
Projectors on. I am here, command.
I love the voice actor for these guys. It's so funny. Right, let's get going.
Accepting move order.
And let's keep the Kunlan heading forward.
Command ship is
What is
underway.
that? Oh, a heavy cruiser. Okay.
Stand by group 1.
Well,
Stand by group
let's
4.
just go straight for it and take it out. I'm not scared of a heavy cruiser at all. What are all of those?
Stand by group 1.
Multi-gun corvettes, destroyers. Ah, we're fine.
Mimic ready.
I'm just sending the mimics kind of directly over that. Now, I'm hoping they don't have any proximity sensors, because those are the only things that can
I am here, command.
reveal that my mimics are actually mimics and not
Report of hostiles
just enemy
by
ships.
group
So
2. Report of hostiles
I guess
by
we'll have to
group
wait and
3
see.
by group 4.
Come on.
Show 'em what we
Kill
can
the heavy cruiser. Come on. I believe in you.
Report of hostiles by group 6.
When it has to be going down soon. There we go.
Report of
Now
hostiles
let's take
by
out
group
those two
4.
destroyers.
By group
What's...
3.
Oh, they do have proximity sensors. Oh, shit.
Report
Okay.
of hostiles by group
Let's
2.
back off. Well, I feel like I'm going to need to
Command
take
ship
out
has
these
successfully
proximity
relocated.
sensors. I feel like I can try going
Report of
over the
hostiles by
top.
group
I don't
1.
know how big the map is. Oh, the
Report of
map is
hostiles
not
by
that
group
big.
4.
Well, let's try going up and over. See how that
Report
works.
of hostiles by group 3.
Oh, what are those?
Stand by group 2.
Cloaked fighters. Oh, great. So the beast is
Stand by
sending in
group
cloaked
1.
fighters against me. That's great.
Escorts
Very
assigned.
cool. Good job. What about you guys? Multi-gun corvettes. Oh, we've got... Oh, cruise missiles. Oh,
Stand by group
no. Not cruise
Stand by
missiles.
group
No,
7.
thank you. Right, everyone
Stand
on
by
the cruise
group 1.
missiles
Stand by
now.
group 4.
Cruise missiles.
Stand by
They
group
are
6.
number
Stand
one
by group
priority
7.
because they can just instantly take over some of my ships.
Targeting beams now.
Take them down now.
Report of hostiles by group 7.
Everyone
Report of
shoot
hostiles
them.
By group 6.
Nice. And the last one.
What's happening?
Damn it, I lost one.
Report of hostiles by
Ah,
group 2.
well, let's rebuild it immediately.
Beginning construction of
that's annoying.
multi-beam frigate.
Gotta be right on it with those things
Command
because
ship
they
is
will
under
just kill me. And we are right along the
Report
top
hostiles
of
by group
the box here. I can't go any higher than this, as high as I can possibly go. Hopefully, I can make it through.
Mimic
Our
ready.
mimic has been detected by the Imperial proximity sensors.
Ah.
Multi-beam frigate. Construction
That's not good.
completed.
Well,
Yes, command. Drives on.
let me see what it says by sample here. So I'm gonna back off the mimics, and I'm gonna make my way,
Accepted.
I guess, towards those proximity sensors. Let's go for the one like slightly over here, so we're slightly further away from the beast.
Stand by.
Oh, we've got some more ships coming in.
Ship is underway.
Doesn't look like there's any more cruise
by,
missiles
Group 1.
here, which is pretty important.
Report
Without the
hostiles
cruise
by Group
missiles,
2.
I'm really not super concerned. Nice, the ramming frigate went
Stand
down
by group
quick.
1. Stand by group 4.
Let's take down that high frigate. Blast each of them at once. Oh my gosh. So much firepower. This is so
Hostiles by
cool.
group 7. Report of hostiles by group 3. Stand by group 7.
And
Stand by
next
group 1.
one.
Put the herd up.
I'm never going to get tired of that playing these games. Just mass
Hostiles by group
ion
4.
cannon fire. It's so
Report hostiles by
satisfying.
group
I'm going to send one squad of destroyers away.
Hostiles by group 6.
And have everyone else just kind of chilling here. I don't think I'm under any threat at all from these beast forces. They don't seem to have the transference beam that's gonna like subsume my ships, so I'm really not worried. Let's not get too distracted. Multi-gun corvettes, assault frigates. They have no anti-capital ship. Just something that always confuses me in these games is that
Escorts
they
assigned.
Enemy never really seems to build a significant enough amount of anti-capital ship.
Escorts assigned. Stand by
And so
group 7.
my strategy of just building lots of capital ships just seems to work really well.
Targeting beams now.
It's a mechanic that you can use in a lot of things called threat saturation, where you have so many, but you have so many of a specific type of unit that has one specific weakness that you force your opponent to have had to have already spec really hard into that one thing, or you're just going to win. Especially if your various different things that only have that one weakness have all got the varying strengths to deal with any enemy, and you've got way more of them. That's why the strategy works so well, because they never have enough massed firepower to do any real damage to me here. The only thing that can is the beast, because they can just instantly take over one of my ships. But even then, as long as I'm keeping an eye out on the cruise missiles, I still should be fine. Yeah, these assault frigates came out looking for my mimics, and they are very quickly regretting it, which I'm finding quite funny.
Stand by Group 1.
Can we see any of those proximity sensors nearby? Let's go for that proximity sensor, and let's also go for that proximity sensor. I'm pretty sure that 2 proximity sensors down will be plenty. And let's bring the Kunlan kind of in the middle of them. Yeah, they're just sending like tiny little piecemeal ships at me that are not going to accomplish much. Okay, there's one. And these guys should be going for number 2 very shortly. And there we go. Brilliant. And now we've got a hole in their sensor field. So let's go back to the Kunlan and let's grab those mimics.
Mimic ready.
Let's move the mimics away.
The hollow emitters need
tactics, evasive. Let's move them away. I think I accidentally asked them to dock there, but yeah, let's move them away. The reason I'm moving them away is so that I can ask them to... I'm going to just move towards this beast fleet. It's so that I can ask them to mimic, but be far away from enemies. So hopefully that'll let them mimic properly. I guess we'll see. Let's try doing it now. Just see if it'll work. Are we doing it?
Changing now.
Both of them are green. Excellent. Okay, well I'm gonna stick to my original plan of going super high.
Moving.
And then I'm gonna head over to the Naggarok. Cruise missiles, cruise missiles, cruise missiles. Okay. Everybody.
Stand by Group 3.
Everybody change tactic and go for the cruise missiles.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 4.
Everybody on the cruise missiles. Ignore everything else. The cruise missiles are all that matters. And I've got this on super slow so that I could ask them to do that, but I can bring it back to normal. I just wanted to get those commands out as quickly as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right. Now my multi-beam frigates should be safe to just destroy the rest of them. That's great. Okay, so these mimics are now right up at the top of the map. So let's go over to the Naggarok.
Accepted.
Command.
It's weird. They don't have the 2 green blobs again. Maybe they're being seen by that proximity sensor. Maybe I need to destroy another proximity sensor. That's annoying.
Yes,
yeah, let's back off again.
Ship is under attack.
I'm gonna grab this ion cannon frigate to go for that proximity sensor. Let's have a quick look at how many resources I have. 106,000. My goodness, that is too many. I do have this dreadnought I could build. I have more than enough resources to build it. I just don't have enough support units because I am close to cap. Okay, what's it called? The proximity sensor has been destroyed. So now, let's try this again. Let's mimic these mimics.
Full power to projectors.
They're both working, and then let's go straight for the Naggarok. See, my SUs are going down here because I'm decommissioning a bunch of ships I didn't know I had. So maybe I will have space for it in the end. Ooh, we can see it. Oh, maybe we can't see it. We can see it on the map. I'm going to have to go straight down once I get on top of it. Okay.
ACV has been retired.
I'm guessing that giant circle is telling me which one it is. So now it should just be a case of me going right down. And we should be good. Let's see if it works. Let's see that crazy, scary ship. That's support frigates. There it is. Wow, it's really big. Really creepy as well. I love that the design of it is so different to all of the other kind of designs. And that is quite a substantial taiidan fleet. Okay, we've got a cutscene. I'm guessing this is what it meant by the mimics auto-docking. They're coming in. I wonder where it's actually going to dock. It's like I don't see any like docking stations on it. It's not. It's going inside that engine. I assume that's an engine, but yikes. Doesn't seem like a great place to go, regardless. I love that they just completely exposed their top half. Quite funny. I just went straight down. Completely bypassing all their defenses. Love it. I think all we need to do now is just protect the command ship. What have we got going on? Bunch of multi-gun corvettes. The iron cannon frigate's still on its way back.
Report of hostiles by Group 4. Stand by Group 1.
And yeah, we're just firing away here. I mean, all we really need to do here is just defend. Oh, cruise missiles, cruise missiles. Okay, slow down. Slow right down. And then everyone shoot those 2 cruise missiles. And you guys shoot those 2 cruise missiles. Okay, everyone's on them. And ion cannons. Nice. Okay, and then swap your focus. And we're good. Oh, what's going on? Oh no.
It is time I asked to lead us to this weapon you spoke of. Then we will feed, and the carving of empires can begin.
Ugh. That's horrible. Oh good, they're all going. Does that mean a lot of the taiidan are going as well? Or are they leaving that giant, scary fleet here? I hope they are not. I guess we'll wait and see.
The Beast and most of the Imperialist ships have gone into hyperspace. We have to fight our way out of this and capture a taiidan ship. Someone on board will be able to tell us what weapon the Beast was talking about.
Okay, I can do that. So I need to steal one of their ships. Assault frigates. Assault frigates. Assault frigates. Okay, so it seems like we're going to have a bunch of frigates coming in. I'm thinking if we take out a good few of them, for sure. But then just make sure that we're keeping an eye on them. I don't want to blow them all up, but I have a solid number of workers here. I'll just try and capture a bunch of them. In fact, I suppose I only really need to capture the one.
Stand by Group 1.
Ooh, missile destroyer. I would actually quite like to capture that missile destroyer. I wonder if, because when we captured something a while ago, it unlocked some stuff for us. Well, I suppose our destroyers are pretty good in that they're all-purpose, whereas that missile destroyer is only for missiles. Our destroyers have missiles, which means our destroyers are good at destroying strike craft. But they also have the ion cannons. That's one of the things that happened in the original game, where you could choose between an ordinary destroyer or a missile destroyer, and they both had their ups and downs. Like the ordinary destroyers were very good against capital ships because they had ion cannons and big particle guns, and then the missile destroyers were very good against strike craft because they fired a bunch of missiles. But the destroyers I have do both. So I actually am not going to steal that missile destroyer, partially as well because it would fill up my SU cost, and I want to have that a bit more available. Yeah, let's get destroying some of these. And let's also get stealing some of them. Nice. A new vessel under fleet control. I'm actually totally fine if one of my guys gets destroyed, because, again, I will be getting SUs back. And I would be quite pleased if I could get SUs back. There we go, that's one of them stolen. Okay, so we've now completed the objective. So what I'm going to do is just finish off gathering all of this, or destroying those assault frigates, and I'm just going to gather a little bit more resource. Actually, I don't really need the resource. I'm going to bring all these guys back. And then once these guys are destroyed, I will very happily go into hyperspace. All right, so that's all of the enemies destroyed. So I am going to go for hyperspace, but that means we're going to have to start with everyone coming into dock. So we may be here a little while, and like we had last time, probably going to be a little bit of dodgems, bumper cars, because these destroyers are quite unwieldy, and I find that very funny. I've actually decided to cancel the docking because now is the perfect time for me to build the dreadnought without any distraction. So I'm gonna try and free up some SUs and then go from there. But the question is, what do I retire in order to get those SUs? And I am not sure. How about this assault frigate? I can retire this assault frigate. That's nice. It's interesting. They wanted me to steal it, and now I'm going to retire it. I really don't think I need these ion cannon frigates. And having extra units here makes it all more unwieldy, and people bump into each other a bunch. So can I retire you guys? I'm going to retire 2 of them and see what that does. I think I only need to retire 1 of them here.
Commandeered ship has
Yes,
been
there we go.
retired.
Now I can build the dreadnought. I'm going to start building it. And I'm just gonna... I'll hyperspace out once we've got it. There it is. There's the chonky boy. Wow. I wonder what weapons this has. I wonder if I can pick them out. Oh, that is really cool. I'm excited to see that in action next time, but for now, let's actually do hyperspace. There's this one ion cannon frigate who seems to not know what he's doing. Wonder what happens if I click quick docking. I'm going to click quick docking and see it. Hopefully it's going to snap into place. Okay, it did. Well, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like on this video if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel to see more Homeworld content, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.